We find specifically interested with President Sarkisian. You know, he is known as the man who invents quantum diplomacy.
Exactly.
Quantum diplomacy for us, we don't go too deeply in the physics, he understands better than we. But quantum diplomacy is doing diplomacy the way that other people don't always do this. We're looking for bridges that are not only the traditional bridges of culture and of geography. We're looking for innovative ways to try to solve problems the way other people haven't done this. This is a bridge, if you will, to a new way of dealing with problems. So we're not just doing old-fashioned things, although we do some of that as well. We're doing innovative things, and we're glad that our Armenian partners can work with us in this way. The politics of the 21st century will definitely not be black and white. There'll be the politics of ambiguity. So in a way, this is the physics idea of this quantum. You can't just say to a country, do this or do that. You have to figure out what is the middle ground. How are the ways you can try to reframe or redefine a question so that you can find a creative way to deal with it. And secondly, that you find different actors. So not only is the question different, it's not black and white, it's looking at it in different ways. But it's not just the old diplomats too. It's not just the people in government. One reason that we like working with the nonprofits is that the nonprofits are the new diplomats. The universities are the new diplomats. The civic leaders, the youth of the country, these are the new diplomats. And they will go about questions that are different from the old questions. Well, Armen Sarkisian, to us, is someone who has been working as a bridge builder for many years, during his time as a diplomat in London, during his time in government here. We've known him for many years, and indeed, he's been affiliated with us, and we know the work he does. So he's a man who's always bringing things together. He proved this just in the events earlier this year, when there was some social tension in your country. You know this better than I. And he made every effort to get people to stay calm. It reminds me of some of the heroic people that I met when I was a diplomat in 1989 in Central and Eastern Europe, when it could have led to bloodshed, it could have led to violence, but it didn't, because some people, like Armen Sarkisian, kept their cool. So there's really two elements to it. It's a history of building bridges and a personality of maintaining the kind of authority and peace that we really respect at the East-West Institute. The people who have won this award in the past include Helmut Kohl, Kofi Annan, Ban Ki-moon, Kissinger, Václav Havel. These are the kinds of people who we consider Armen Sarkisian to be among. These are the people who keep the peace and make sure that there is a chance for these very difficult problems we've talked about to be talked about in a reasonable way, rather than in a frightening or even violent way. We know what he has done for decades, trying to build the links between countries and people. That's why he got the award, and that's why we're very honored to have the chance to continue to work with him.